This episode is sponsored by Gamergy, the gaming energy drink made by gamers for gamers. Check it out in 4 great flavors: Purple Nurple, Red Alert, Binary Blue, and Epic Green. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Brotherhood. I didn't even mean to say that. You know what? We're not editing it out. We're just keeping it as it is. Welcome back, guys. We're here at Cedar Rapids Comic Con, and I'm here with Baroness Von T. How are you today?
I am doing excellent.
Oh gosh, I'm already screwing up, but it's okay. We're here to have fun, so that's what matters, right? Is this your first time here at Cedar Rapids Comic Con, real quick?
It is my first time in Cedar Rapids, yes.
All right. Well, it's a wonderful city. I hope you're having fun. Are you? I hope you are.
Absolutely. The con atmosphere has been fabulous so far.
All right. Well, let's just dive into it since I've already butchered the first 2 minutes of this thing. So
I'm going to butcher it too.
Let's get into it. So what got you into the world of cosplay initially?
Initially, I just had a friend that wanted me to dress up with her to con and had an extra costume I could borrow. So I was like, okay.
Well, thank you, mysterious friend.
Yeah.
Thank you, mysterious friend. But how long have you been cosplaying?
Now I've been doing it for about 4 years.
4 years?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I mean, talent or whatever it is, it shows.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So it's a very interesting name, Baroness Von T. How did you get the name?
Oh, okay. Well, it was actually it's an inside joke from my military days. There was another friend that went by Baron Von T because he had a stalker, etc., etc. It snowballed into Baroness Von T. So years later, I'm like, I need a cosplay name. That sounds cool.
Well, like, first of all, thank you for your service, and second of all, that's just funny. I love those jokes that you can mention and nobody gets them, so you can just snicker, you know, you and a select group of friends. But so I have here my favorite 2 cosplays. We'll throw them up in there so you guys can see them. But what are your favorite and least favorite cosplays you've done in the past?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like so many of them. Right now, it kind of goes by like what I'm currently obsessed with. Clearly, right now, I love Zarya. I've got a lot of upgrades to do to her. This is a work in progress. And least favorite, really, I have like least comfortable ones. Like my black cat. Oh, the shoes are absolutely killer. But everything I've cosplayed, like I love the character. I cosplay him for a reason. So I really don't have a least favorite.
Well, I've been trying to, you know, work on my legs a little bit so I can get the boots like that, but so far it's still not working. But could you? So could you take us through the process in one of your cosplays? Like, do you do your own sketches? Do you hire someone to do them? Do you just do research through Google? What's that process kind of like?
I feel like I'm a really garbage cosplayer when it comes to like the actual build process, because I'll look at Google. I mean, I look at it and I'm like, okay, this is how you do it. And people ask me all the time with armor and that kind of stuff, like, do you use patterns? I just freehand everything. Like, I just look at it, eyeball it, Sharpies and foam or fabric, whatever it is, and kind of like, oh, it looks about close. And then if I put it together and it's not right, I'm like, okay, try again, and you just adjust accordingly. There's really no technical skills to it in any way, shape, or form.
That's my wife's nightmare, to have to redo something. So yeah, that doesn't work for her. But
I redo my pieces like 6 times every piece. I'm like, that didn't work. Let's try again.
If it works, it works. But so how many cosplays have you done to date?
I have done over 100.
Well, that
beats.
She's only beaten me by 95. No, that's fantastic though. I mean, that shows you have a lot of passion. So, I mean,
I do. Yeah. It's a great therapy, great outlet. So I'm constantly building something.
All right. Well, so do you like to cosplay characters from certain genres most, or do you have what I like to call ooh syndrome?
Both. I definitely have ooh syndrome. It can be stuff that I've never seen, watched. I'll just see it and be like, I like how that looks. I'm going to build it. And then in the build process, I figure out what it is. But I tend to primarily go towards video game characters just because I am a very avid gamer. So, you know, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Overwatch, Diablo, all the Blizzard games. Like, I absolutely love all the art and characters from those games.
Well, I have to do a shout out real quick to one of my friends here. Her name is Sierra. She's with You Know Me Cosplay. Cosplay? Cosplay. She's walking around. She should be walking around in a Harley Quinn Mortal Kombat combo character.
Ooh, okay.
So if you see her, you know, definitely say hi to her because she's really awesome, and I hopefully will be catching her sometime today. But so I've noticed that you cosplay a lot of male characters along with female characters. What is that process like, adapting a male character to becoming either a female character completely or crossplay? What is that process like? Is it difficult?
I guess it depends on which one you're going for. I do like, you know, like you said with the Bane, where it's more of a crossplay, where it's Bane, but it's kind of a sexy, pretty Bane. Versus I also do a version of Bane where I'm trying to look as much like a male as possible. And then you see that through, you know, with Diablo and Abe Sapien, where, you know, I'll wear the chest binders and everything. And it's like I kind of get that thrill when people are like, "Oh, nice costume," and then when I speak up, they're like, "Oh shit, it's a girl." I'm like, "Ugh." Like I kind of like confusing people like that, and I don't know, it's weird. I just, you know, if I'm gonna do a male character, I want to commit to doing the male character. Not to say that I won't do sexy male versions, but I also like to do accurate. Just because they happen to be male doesn't mean I can't still do it accurately.
Well, you can break my back anytime. So, of all the places you visited, which has had the best atmosphere for cosplayers in your opinion?
One of my favorites last year was C2E2. I was very, very surprised with the lack of harassment. I was very worried. It was one of the first times I wore a very revealing Playboy Bunny style costume, and I was just expecting to be sexually harassed while I was there because of what I was wearing. And I did not have an ounce of, I didn't have rude comments, gropes, nothing. So I was just absolutely flabbergasted by how great, it made me feel great as a female cosplayer. I was like, I wasn't harassed.
A big shout out to C2E2 and everyone that attended. Good for you, because guys, you know, I'm gonna go off topic here a little bit. Cosplay is not consent. We take this very seriously. These people are here not only to show off their craft and how much passion they have for everything, but they're not here for your glorification. So just be respectful, and know that if it's not appropriate, it doesn't sound appropriate, it's probably not appropriate.
Don't grab our butts when we take photos.
That's exactly right. So, gotta turn the page here now. So we kind of already talked about this, so I think I'll go ahead and skip it, but it's just, what genre do you cosplay the most from? Video games. So how does it feel to cosplay your favorite character? What is the experience like to get into your favorite character?
I've been sitting here thinking about the favorite least, and I forgot to mention Anya Stroud from Gears of War. She's my favorite. She has been for a long time, and I know you have the before and after. So
which I will put up.
Before I even knew cosplay existed, I was going to be her for Halloween. So you see the before, that is all duct tape and cardboard. At the time, I thought it was great. I went to my local bar. Everyone was looking at me like I was a nut, but I felt like, yeah, I'm this badass, right? So years later, when I figured out, how to build armor and stuff, I'm like, I have to do justice to that cosplay. And I did, but it just, I don't know, it's nice to bring your favorite character to life.
All right.
It's empowering, I guess.
Any tips for getting into the character that you're cosplaying? Like, what do you do it, put it on an hour before, walk around, try to get the idea of it, or stuff like that?
I'm not good at getting into character. That's one of my big weaknesses with cosplay. I love wearing the costume, but I know, people ask me all the time when I'm in Zarya, oh, do you speak Russian? I'm like, no, I'm garbage.
Dos Vidania, comrade.
I mean, I can, once you get comfortable with people and open up, it's easier to just kind of, I don't know. It depends on the crowd you're with and whether I get into, character at all.
All right.
I'm not.
We grabbed the wrong we grabbed the wrong back page, guys. Sorry, my mistake here. So we're gonna skip that. So what are your thoughts on Sci-Fi's newest show, Cosplay Melee, and any aspirations to do it in the future yourself?
I have actually not seen the show. The only I saw one episode, and that was with Stephen K. Smith, because he's a good friend from Kansas City. Guy that I know. He's great. Totally deserved to win. You're awesome, Stephen. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Possibly. I mean, I don't feel like I'm really on that kind of level yet. I have a long, long, long way to go before, my skills are at the level of some of those people. But when I get a chance, I'd like to watch it.
Well, actually, I'm very happy to announce, and I've done this twice already, but I'm going to say it over and over again. I get to interview Steven at Planet Comic-Con,
he's such a nice guy.
And I get to actually meet Ebony Warrior Studios and interview him. So, very excited to do that. I actually did my own analysis of Cosplay Melee, and I actually got tweeted by one of the executive producers that they were very impressed with my analysis. And I'm like, you're hiring?
Right?
I'll move to LA.
That's really cool. Take me with you.
We'll just all jump in the van. Jump in the van. It's all right, bud. We got the most important questions here. So, so what's it like being invited to Cedar Rapids events like Cedar Rapids Comic Con?
It's really great. I love being able to, travel, get out, get to different places that I wouldn't normally get to go and meet new people because I'm very local to Kansas City is where I stay, but I'm from Iowa originally, so getting to come to a con in Iowa was, really great for me. So
Awesome.
thank you for that opportunity, Preston. I'm loving being here.
Preston, this is the second shout out. Remember me, buddy. Remember me. This is my 1-year anniversary of Moch Creations YouTube and cosplay, and I got my start right here last year. So, Preston, look me up, buddy. So, I got a bucket of money here, and all the skills you need in the world. It's not a real bucket, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But it's a bucket of money and all the skills and everything you need to do your dream cosplay. What is it?
You just opened Pandora's box, man. The 3 big ones that are in my head right now where I'm going, this year I would like to create Diablo from the video game Diablo.
Okay.
Like, stilts 10 foot tall, smoke breathing Diablo.
I didn't say it was that big of a bucket. I'm kidding.
Make it bigger. No. Illidan from World of Warcraft.
Okay.
I love him, and I'm trying to right now figure out how I'm going to do the wing mechanism with the bodies. It's another one of those male characters that'll be kind of like similar to my Abe Sapien, where I have the bodysuit and the binder.
Okay.
Look like a male, but I have to somehow get a corset and some wings in there. I don't know. I'm still working on that one, figuring it out. And the Lich King. I actually just started him a few weeks ago. I've got his shoulder pauldrons. Kind of. They look like a pile of something. I don't know. It's gonna be Lich King at some point.
So, what does cosplay personally mean to you?
Cosplay has been a really good therapy outlet. I do have bipolar disorder, so a lot of the times, when I'm really down, depressed, anything like that, it can sometimes help pull me out of there. And at the same time, when I'm on, more of the higher end of my manic phases, it gives me something to focus that manic on where I can work. So it's been an excellent therapy for me.
All right, well, that's wonderful because, I mean, it's just fun to see that a hobby can do that for people. So, I'm going to go into what I like to call my little Sith lightning round. I'm going to give you a choice of A or B. Pick one or the other, and you choose one, and that's how we're going to get to know you a little bit more personally.
Is there a grade?
Is there a grade? Well, you'll find out. I don't like to give the answers out before, so those are your choices real quick. Okay, you're good. So, Pokemon or Digimon? Marvel or DC?
Oh no, DC. I gotta go with Batman.
Good right answer.
I gotta go with Batman.
Sci-fi or fantasy?
Both. You didn't say I couldn't say both.
We'll accept it. We'll accept it. We'll accept it. Anime or manga?
Neither. I'm not an anime fan at all. I love some of the artwork and cosplays that come out of it, but I've just never gotten into it myself.
Respectful. Okay. Well, they even each other out. Both, none. Got it. Got it. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Both. I
A
would say
solid
Star Wars.
B+.
I would say Star Wars, but I was conceived because of Star Trek. True story.
I kind of want to hear the story, but I don't. Do we have time? Is it a long one? I mean,
I can make it quick.
All right, let's have it.
So my mom, bless her heart, I love you. Apparently, she got around when she was younger, and this really nerdy guy from the bar that her band played at kept asking her out. So she finally, lets him take her out. Have a good time. She gets back to her place, and he asks if he can come in to watch the new episode of Star Trek. And, in her mind, she's thinking, hey, watch Star Trek. He wants to come into my apartment. So in they go. Dad sits on the couch, turned Star Trek on, and when it was over, he turned it off, thanked her for a nice night, and left. And apparently my mom was pissed and wanted to know what was wrong with her because he didn't try to hit on her or anything. So she asked him on a second date, and 28, 29, how long you been married, Ma? 30 years? I don't know. Here I am because the nerd just wanted to watch Star Trek.
Thank you, Star Trek. I thank you, I guess. All right. Well, any tips or tricks for those that maybe not have done that jump to cosplay yet? An idea how they can get into it?
Yeah, absolutely. Just do it. And I have this problem a lot myself, where you think of this cosplay like it's gonna be your dream cosplay, and it's You build it up and put it on this pedestal, and then you never do it because you think it's too big of a project, and it's not. Just find one small piece and make one small piece, and once you do that, it just all starts coming. And I actually got that advice from Ginny Di. I'm sorry, I just probably butchered your name, but she's great. I really idolize her as a cosplayer, and that was something she said a few weeks back that really struck with me. I was like, yeah, you're right. You think you put it up on a pedestal, like, you just gotta do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it, Mikey.
So, any projects in the work that you can kind of give us a spoiler for, maybe?
Yeah. Right now I'm working on Apocalypse Bowser for Planet Comic Con. We've got a group there. Alex Carter from Red Pill Props is putting it all together. This Apocalypse Mario group. My good friends Amanda Lynn Chainmail are making me the green scale mail top that I'm going to wear with it. And
Shout out.
you're awesome, Amanda and Mike. I love you.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Caleb.
I felt like we just kind of can. I usually don't want to like chat with people because I don't want to bother them. But we literally sat and chatted on Facebook for like an hour, and it was so nice because I felt like kind of like a fast friends kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. But thank you so much for being here today, and thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, as always, make sure you Sith lightning that like button, and if you're new, use the Force to subscribe, and we'll beam out a video to you. Had to add Star Trek in. Bye-bye!